Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup, as we'll see the #2 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. And the Rebels will kick this away to start us off. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. The Bulldogs offense comes on the field first today. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys with a focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. First down and more. He's still running. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Knowshon Moreno. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Caught quickly. Powering through. Defense finally gets him down, but he showcased the shiftiness on that play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
That completion makes it second and short. Drops back to the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes the grab. It's Bell. Looks like Georgia will have the first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on third and short. Can he make it to the marker? Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The Dogs will line up to kick it away. Punter comes out for the first time today, looking to pin him back. And the punt will bounce and roll out of bounds. Rebels offense gets their first crack now. And Kirk, how cool is this matchup? We got an elite quarterback. We talked to him about the opportunity to face a corner on the other side who's just as elite.
You know, anytime that you're a corner and you consider yourself the best in the country, there's no better opportunity than going up against one of the top quarterbacks in the country. Let's see who can step up and show that they're the better player. Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
It's second down after that completion. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And the Rebels offense is on the move now.
We think about option plays, especially quarterback when he keeps the ball. A lot of times, it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
The Rebels with first and 10 here. Grab behind the line. It's Lee. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Important second down play coming up. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Short throw complete to the tight end. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down. It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's second and 14. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Makes the catch downfield. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw, but I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Grab behind the line. It's Wallace. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. And the Rebels hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. First and goal, handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, it's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important 2nd down call here.
Ball back at the 6 for a 2nd and goal off that loss. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this 3rd down.
After this long drive, you'd hate to settle for a field goal. Can they find the end zone? On a throw for it on 3rd and goal. He's got it near the end zone. He will score. Touchdown, Ole Miss. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT.
That makes the score. Ole Miss 7, Georgia 0.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Coverage team flying downfield, not much gained on that return. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Receiver in motion now. To the air. It's Stockton. A quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
And 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Defense stuffs him right there. No gain. 4th down coming up. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that
was offense. Back out on the field. Let's see if he can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Finds his man. It's Wallace. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be 1st down yardage.
I understand the offense going to the quick slant, especially when you have a receiver that can do some damage after the catch. Pretty good job here by this defense not allowing that to happen.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looking for some space. It's Lacey. He tests the middle to get stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's right. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
And the Rebels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle. It's right. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. In the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pop over the middle. It's right. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all four quarters, it could get really ugly by the fourth.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the pass is complete to the tight end. The tackle is made, but a gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. They still cannot stop this receiver. We're here in the first quarter. He's already got 100-plus receiving yards.
This guy is big time and living up to the hype. I mean, you and I both knew coming in that they had to be able to slow him down. Who expected this guy to have over 100 yards receiving in the first quarter?
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. Bootleg looking to throw. Oh, pass rush gets home.
If you're going to throw the ball this close to your own goal line, you got to go to the quick game to get the ball out fast to give your quarterback a chance. Otherwise, consider running the football. Something different from sitting back and holding the ball and giving the defense a chance to come up with a big sack.
Here comes 3rd and goal, trying to challenge. There's a run call on 3rd and goal. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. And now it's 4th and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. That's real win. It's Branch. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
First down and 10. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Frazier. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
That completion makes it second and medium. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Takes off in a bootleg. Pass falls incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Looking downfield. It's Stockton. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. Caught in the backfield. It's right.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And Kirk, it's Ole Miss on top. And as we reach the end of one, the lead on. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Ball handed off. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack. They go to their blitz package there. That time the linebacker gets home.
I love the zone blitz here, but blitz is coming. A lot of times you see man coverage behind that, but it gave the linebacker enough time to come up with a sack.
The Rebels will bring their punt team onto the field. And he should be able to pin them back deep here with his first punt. No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Grab down the middle. It's Branch. Tackle made after a big gain.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He dumps it off to the tight end.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
And completion makes it second and short. Takes the handoff. It's Frazier. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator. Go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Caught over the middle. It's Branch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Dropping back, it's Stockton. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there, had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route, just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance.
And he's got it from 58 yards away, never in doubt.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. That's caught. It's lead. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. Grabbed down the middle. It's right. Scooped up in the defense. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place at just the right time.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. They're going to run it. Fights through the tackler. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. A short completion of the tight end. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Georgia has moved into the red zone. QB decides to keep it here. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Now they go with the option, and they didn't fool the defense at all. You know, this defense has worked all week on defending the option and being fundamentally sound. That time, really good job with assignment football. Nowhere to go in a very short game.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Stockton. Grab made by the tight end. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Dogs trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. He's sacked. The defense got there quickly, but was it too quick? There's a flag on the field.
Offside, defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. He did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. But we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Boy, shout out to this defense. What a play. Great job of getting penetration. Hey, they're backed up near their goal line. Does not prevent them from sniffing out that trickery of the jet sweep. Good job of picking that one up.
Ball back at the 6 for a 2nd and goal off that loss. Looking to throw here. Launching one to the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Bulldogs. So what happened there? The defense just lost track of the tight end down the goal line.
I don't know. I don't know if they were just so focused on defending the goal line they just completely forgot about the tight end. That'll be probably the easiest touchdown throw and catch of the game we see all day.
And they'll set up with a PAT. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? First play of the drive, they look to the right. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And the Rebels will send their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. To throw, it's Stockton. Looking to set up a screen pass here. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Five-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. Graham behind the line. It's Thomas. He stopped and gets a first down. Bulldogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this third and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to settle out and bring the pressure.
To the air, it's Stockton. Looking to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Dogs.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
Comes the point after attempt. PAT is good, so they're in front now, 17-10.
That makes the score Georgia 17, Ole Miss 10.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. And the quarterback keeps it here. He'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, the old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Second down play coming up. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Lee. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And the Rebels are going to cash in this red zone trip. Shotgun formation here on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Lee. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Rebels looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Second and goal for the offense. Gonna run it. It's Lacey. He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Rebels.
Just get this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. An inside give now from the shotgun. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Second down after that previous play. To throw, it's Stockton. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Of course, boy, the defense has got to do a better job of being aware of the tight end over the middle of the field. Quarterback saw him open, made a nice throw.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Wideouts now clustered. Looking to pass here on second down. That's reeled in. It's Thomas. Brought down to crosses midfield to the 46. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Bell. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to chuck it again. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Nice grab. It's Bell. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. They will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. And he makes it. Wow, from 55 yards out.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for three, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
The Dogs will kick this away to get the second half going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Diggs. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field. So second down after the incompletion. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
They stopped him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And the back now goes in motion. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Lacy. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Looking to throw yet again. Caught behind the line. It's Wallace. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Handoff running right. Breaks an open space.
And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Grab near the sticks. It's Thomas. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Georgia. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Well, this offense did everything right in that first half. Really put on a clinic, and here we are coming out to start the second half. The opening drive, so much for the defense making adjustments. Put another touchdown up on the board.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score. Georgia 27, Ole Miss 7.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Fire to the right side, complete. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Here's the 2nd down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Escapes the pocket. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner is brought down. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. Able to convert on 3rd down. Gives him a fresh set of downs from the 22.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Movement here from the tight end. Quarterback keeps the football. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gainer.
Georgia now operating in the red zone. And the single back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
At the 14-yard line. 3rd down coming up.
That gain sets up a 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Bringing pressure to bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be 4th down.
This is a nice job here by this defense on 3rd down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his 1st down, but they keep him short to set up this 4th down.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Bringing it out, it's Ray. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Makes the grab. It's Lacey. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds.
Brings up 3rd down.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, you can see what happens when you try to squeeze it into a tight window. An incompletion is probably the best result he could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome anytime you throw into double coverage.
And the Rebels will send the punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time, had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Gets rid of it on the move. A short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
I really like the throw here, Chris, but the fake off the play action was just as effective. You saw the second-level defenders freeze for a split second, and that helps open those passing windows.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. There's the handoff. Breaks into open space. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Off target and incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. A play action, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Frazier. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Bulldogs!
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
They're set now to try the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 20-point lead.
That makes the score Georgia 37, Ole Miss 17.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Quarterback still with the football. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking deep to the right side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws. It's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Back-to-back deep shots. Nice grab there. Would be enough for a first down, but they say he was out of bounds. It'll bring up fourth down.
Now they're putting themselves in these third and long situations, and it's simply not a recipe for success. They can't keep this up as this game wears on.
The Rebels will line up to boot it away. And he'll come on for his 6th punt tonight. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. And the single back takes the handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. wide receivers got it on a shovel pass. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Defense flies in to make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
The Dogs will line up to punt it away. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Grab down the middle. It's right. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Caught over the middle. It's right. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Man, what a great effort by the tight end. Not only does he make the catch, but how about the effort there to break that tackle to pick up more yards?
And the Rebels will have 1st and 10 here. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
2nd down after that short completion. Back to throw again. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Looking to scramble. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
You could just tell this quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do as things were developing in front of him. He saw that open space and decided, I'm just going to take it myself and head to the end zone for a touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And it's good.
That makes the score. Georgia 37, Ole Miss 24.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Back to pass. It's Stockton. QB to the tight end for a completion. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. On the run, he'll let it go. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there. The Bulldogs bring their punt team onto the field. The coverage seemed able to bring the returner to the ground. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moving right down the field for a touchdown. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Now it's 2nd down here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's a wide receiver screen. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. But that play moves it inside the red zone.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Rebels begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
Pretty good game here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Near the goal line. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
The Rebels line it up with 1st and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Rebels! This offense really clicking.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though.
That makes the score Georgia
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Handoff from the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
That's another good run here by this back. You know, he's been inside, he's been outside. At times he's had to be patient, showing his vision. He now has 97 yards on the ground today. A few more carries, he's likely going to go over the century mark.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Brought down, but the game moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Frazier. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. Good enough for first down yardage.
Once you can establish the run game, the play action is so effective. Those linebackers' eyes get caught up on the run. When you pull the ball and you've got open targets behind him. It's a great example of using the run game to set up your play action.
They keep him guessing with a run. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
The offense has done well to chew some clock here. Now they'll come up on 2nd down. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He makes the grab along the back line, but out of bounds. Couldn't get a foot down. No touchdown. This one is incomplete, right in the back corner of the end zone. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. He knocks it through with confidence. Hold on now, there is a flag on the field. If it's on the defense, it still wouldn't be a first down. A costly special teams penalty, and here comes the offense back on the field. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Caught over the middle. It's Branch. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Now they call a run. He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. That's a crucial crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. He knocked through the PAT. It's now a 13-point lead here in the final quarter.
That makes the score. Georgia 44, Ole Miss 31.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ray. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
They get some positive yards in the opening play of this drive. They need 2 touchdowns, so anything to move them closer to that first touchdown is always going to be good.
A completion makes it second down. Grab behind the line. It's Lee. Oh, and it's a fumble. Oh, it is scooped up. Offense still has it on the run.
Oh, the defense makes a huge play. They were able to poke the ball away from the receiver, but the offense was quicker to get to the ball, so they retained possession.
The offense really clicking against this battle defense. He hands it off from the gun. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pulls it in. It's Diggs. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Catch made in space. Look out. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
And the Rebels are looking to keep this drive going. It's a quarterback keeper. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, the quarterback keeps the ball. He's trying to make a big play on third down. He probably should have gotten the ball out of his hands. Now, we've got a big fourth down coming up.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Great catch when they desperately needed it. That's a crucial score, Kirk. Makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. Momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT up and good. We get a little bit closer.
That makes the score. Georgia 44, Ole Miss 38.
We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? The ball is loose. The defense scoops it up. They bring them down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage.
Well, that's the last thing that this offense could afford to do is turn the football over to give the other side a chance at taking the lead. Now they got to hope their defense saves the day.
Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. First and goal, most likely 4-down territory to claim the lead. And they're trying to punch it in here. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. Looking to score with a run to the right. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on third down. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Well, Chris, it's crunch time here. That third down did not work out. It sets up a big-time fourth down late in the game. What will be the call here to get the ball into the end zone?
This could be the biggest play so far. Fourth and goal. And this offense is down. Needs this. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. Leaning on the run game here. The gain is 3 yards, so second and 7.
Hey, Chris, with the offense backed up this deep in their own territory, runs like this at least give you a little bit of breathing room. You've got to continue to protect the football, especially trying to hold on to this lead.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Grab down the middle. It's Branch. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You think that they're just working the clock here and running the football. And then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
Tries the right with a quick throw. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Here we go, a crucial 3rd and 1 late in this game.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. They'll try to run for the first down. Fights through a tackle. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback will take a knee.